What's up, squad? We back at them again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories of V, man. At this time, check your status. You know what to do. Make sure you like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button for me, man. If you're new to the channel, salute, welcome, man. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to rush over here to the V Squad. Salute, man. You know we gonna always make it do what it do, man. I'm nothing without y'all. We moving, we marching, we getting bigger every day. So I just want to give a big thank you to everybody that's part of this team, man, that's taking this journey with me. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's Mr. Three-Piece himself, man. So make sure you lay back, relax, strap on your seatbelt. We ready to take a ride real quick, man. So let's jump into story number one. So story number one, we're going to put a little spin on today, man. We're going to shoot to my Mexican homeboys, you know what I mean? I got good love for the Migos, for the Mexicans, so salute and let's ride. Now, we get a new Migo that come to the compound. Now, when I say he come to the compound, he gets transferred into our jail. Now, when he come through the jail, the Mexicans on him hard. They pressing him at the door. Now, when I say pressing him at the door is, every time, to my knowledge, when I seen a new Mexican come through the door, when the Mexicans get a hold of him, once he get settled down into the tier and he come out, they pressing him, they checking his body, they checking his tattoos. They want to see what's up with him. You get what I'm saying? They going to get a rundown, speak their little language, make sure everything's straight with him. Once he get accepted into the family, though, they going to take care of him. They going to give him that care package. They going to give him everything he need. Same thing happened with this dude. Now, he moving around the pound for about 5-6 months. Cool little dude, was a laid-back dude out the way. I ain't really hear too much about the dude, you get what I'm saying? Especially nothing bad. He was really staying out the way and following all the rules, to my knowledge. Now, I got a little Mexican homeboy, so every now and again, he'd drop in on me for real. We used to really play spades together. He was a hell of a spades player. Me, I don't really play too many gambling games, but spades, dominoes, or I bet on things. Other than that, I ain't really playing poker. I don't really know too much stuff about that, so I stepped in my lane. You get what I'm saying? So me and him was real cool, and he used to give me the 411 on different little things happening. So about 5-6 months to him being into it for real. He doing good. He's staying about the way, but some allegations pop up on him. Now, the allegations is he a boy. And he got a man on the compound already. Now, when I say a man is, he really job being slick because he got a little frail white dude who up under the radar. Now, when I say up under the radar, meaning the white dude, he wasn't loud. Nobody really paid him no mind. Nobody really had a spotlight on him. He was really a non-factor to the whole part for real. I didn't even really know who he was. That's how laid back and quiet he was. But the rumor is these two messing around. So when the word get back to the OG Mexican dude, he not having it. They do not tolerate that at all. And one thing about them, when they moving vicious. You get what I'm saying? What y'all gonna find out. So boom, word come back to the OG dude. Of course, he pressed down. He go holler at the dude. So he asking the man, what's going on? I'm hearing these allegations bit by bit. Talk to me. So the dude like, nah, man, me don't move like that. Me don't move like that. So they like, all right, listen, you know if we find out you lying, you know what's going to happen to you right now. Mind you, during this time, they speaking all this in Spanish. I'm getting a run back from my good man, you get what I'm saying? So they asking him, look, you know if you lying, you know what's going to happen to you, right? So he like, yeah, man, me don't do like that. Me don't do like that. So boom, they let it ride down. Mind you, they real sneaky and they real sharp. So after they had a conversation with him, they get to spinning the word around saying what's really going on. Now they find the dude who he supposed to be messing with, the little white boy dude for real. They go press him. Now the white boy dude, he's so green and stupid, no disrespect. He tells him, yeah. Now the only reason I say he's stupid because what's going to come after this. So he tell him, yeah, you know, that's my boy, why I was wrong. He not knowing that Mexicans can't involve themselves in these type of activities, you get what I'm saying? So the Mexicans say, oh, no, nothing, man, don't worry about it. We just wanted to make sure, you know, we wanted to know who you are. We got to keep an eye on our boy for real. So they basically saying, we just want to know who you are because we want to know who our comrade is dealing with just in case anything happen. We know not to, you know what I mean, involve you in anything because you messing with our dude. This how they rocking to sleep. So he like, oh, yeah, man, no, that's my boy. He letting know what's going on. But he also tell him like, look, we not really loud with it. You know, we keeping it on the low. We don't want too many people in our business. He don't want nobody knowing. I really don't want nobody knowing. So they keeping it on the hush. They being real sneaky and quiet with it. You get what I'm saying? Boom, the Mexican tell him that, don't worry, we got you. Don't worry, we got you. Immediately after they leave, they put in their mind that, all right, look, we getting them and we blowing both of them up. So now they just clarified the hit. The Mexican dude getting hit and the white boy that he messing with getting hit. So boom, they put up in the plan. Now, the thing about this is, most of the time, when you're dealing with gangs or gang politics or your car, your set, whatever you want to call it, it's always going to be a set of young dudes that's eager to put in that work. Always going to be a set of young dudes that's fresh into the game, that's fresh into the system. They hand going up first. The exact case here. So they get a couple young assassins that's ready to go hit them. They hand go up. So they say, all right, how you want to do it? this is what we gonna do. We gonna run Shorty around the track, get him tied, bring him back in. Y'all two gonna take him up in the cell. Y'all gonna hit him. Now they put two other hitters at the same time. Y'all gonna go up there, get the white boy. Y'all gonna hit him. Both of them going out of here today. Boom. So now the plan in motion. They moving around. The rest of the day going out. We go out to the big yard for real, move around. They take him. They running him around the yard. Now the reason that they able to do this is because they got mandatory workouts. Every time they go to the yard, you're going to see the Mexicans working out. You're going to see them doing something, running, burpees, push-ups, something. They got their own workout routine. You get what I'm saying? Boom. So they taking them around the yard. They making them run left. They got them over there in the corner doing burpees. They got them over there doing push-ups. One of the key things that a lot of dudes do when they trying to execute a hit is they going to try to tire you out. Because when you tired, once you get hit, the blood flowing quickly, you most likely to bleed out quickly. It's just war tactics. You get what I'm saying? So boom, they put that in effect. They run them around the lab. They got them over there working out. They brings them back in. When we come back in from the big yard, boom, they shoot up to the cell. Now when the two Mexican dudes that's going to hit them go up to the cell, they going up there under the pretense is they ready asking for something. Boom, he got no problem because these is comrades. When they step in, they get to work on them. Now the thing about the Mexicans that I will say is, they really do that overkill. They not really going to say, it started off with two of them going in there. They get to hit them. I lied to you not, man. Once they start hearing the contact of the first dude, once they hear him start yelling, three more Mexicans running there, they get to work him. I'm talking about, man, they in there slaughtering that boy. Simultaneously, at the same time, two young assassins going to go hit the white boy. They run down to his cell, man. Hey, man, can we talk to you for a second? Hey, man, what's going on, guys? They blitz him, run straight in there at him, up, get to working on him. And you know them. If you know anything about the Mexicans, they crazy with that knife work. They get to weighing them out in there. So both of them getting hit at the same time is crazy because we sitting in the day room. You literally hear two screams coming from two different directions. We like, what the f going on? I lie to y'all not, man. While the white boy up there getting hit, only thing he keeps saying is, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. We like, yo, this is crazy, man. Crazy. That boy up there getting hit. The only thing with his mind is telling this little boy that he love him. You get what I'm saying? That was one of the wildest hits I seen, man. I cannot lie to y'all. That was one of the craziest things I seen, that even in the fact that him enduring all this pain and getting his tail wore out, only thing he thinking is letting his boy know how much he love him. The Migo, he in there getting worked out something crazy. He ain't responding to nothing. They wears him out. They run about the cell. They go clean him. I told you they strategic. Soon as they come out, they already had two good men that they was dumping the weapons off to. They already had a clean up cell they was going to shoot up into, rinse themselves off, clean themselves up. Fresh set of clothes. They back walking around the compound, fake acting like they reading books. The hit was crazy. It was real strategic. One of the best hits I seen. I must say salute to the Mexicans for that one, man. But this is how it go when you breaking the rules. Let's jump into story number two. Now, story number two, one thing that's for sure gonna go on when you in jail, when you in prison, is gonna be gambling. I'm talking about dudes get all the way down to so petty to see who can tie these shooter fast. This is how bored you get when you back there. You're gonna gamble on something. You're gonna wanna indulge in some type of gambling. You gotta be a hell of a disciplined dude to be like, no, I'm not doing no gambling. I'm not involving myself in nothing, because you're going to get too bored. You're going to want something that's going to give you a little bit of excitement. You're going to want something that's going to give you that adrenaline rush. You just eager for it. You get what I'm saying? So boom. One of the most popular things that's going to be gambling is dice. Now, dice a big commodity for real. You got to be really, really, really careful how you proceed with these dice games. So we got an old head, Lonnie, my man Lonnie, good man, good old head. By now, if y'all know anything about these old heads that I bring to y'all, one thing they all got in common is they love to smack. They all got a vicious dope habit. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with Lonnie. Old timer, been in the system a very long time. He got a crazy smack habit. Now, the thing about Lonnie is he a taker. He a shown enough gorilla. He a head buster. He not playing. He not one of them dudes that's talking about it. He one of them dudes that's walking down with that blick about it. You get what I'm saying? So one day, Big Lonnie laid back on the tail for real. He must be trying to make a move. He must fall on hard times. He trying to bust him a move. So he go holler at one of his good men for real. He tell him, look, man, I mean, we need to bust a move today. What the word is? They like, shit, what you trying to do, Lonnie? So they go holler at the dope man. They go score. They sitting up in the cell. They put the smack up in him. Now, while they putting the smack up in him, one of the brothers that's in the cell with Lonnie, it's about 3 of them. He glances over to the other side of the tail. He can see the dudes got the cell job cracked for real. And he can see it's about 8 of them in there gambling. Now, Lonnie get the idea. He like, shit, what's going on over there, man? Must be a little dice game or something. So Lonnie like, shit, well. Now, that high kicking up in him, he getting eager. And now his mind start racing like, shit, I just spent the last little bit of money I got on this shot of dope. I'm going to need something for later. I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be going through withdrawal. I need to come up on some money. So he like, shit, who over there for real? Is it anybody we know? So the dude looking over there like, nah, look like them little dudes that be over there from down, what's the name of them block? He like, all right, shit, man, fuck them niggas. Them niggas chunky because the dope getting the best of them. So he say, shit, we should. What the money looking like over there for real? Should we go over there? Is it worth our time? So the dude look, he like, I don't know. So Lonnie tell him, man, spin around there real quick and see what it's looking like. See if the money worth us even going in there and shaking that motherfucker. Boom, the dude do what he told. He jump up, he spin around the tier, he stop by. Man, what y'all boys in here doing bluffing? Y'all ain't got no money in here. Dude, so green, trying to show off that they big ball and they got the big dice game going on. What? Shit, man, you see how we doing in the head? One of the dudes opened the door. When he opened the door, the dude that came from over there with Lonnie and them, he looking like, okay, I see y'all, shit. We might fuck around with y'all in a little bit. They like, all right, shit, OG, we over here. He peels off. When he peel off, he go back over there to the cell. He give Lonnie and them the word, shit, man, it's looking good over there. They got a cup. You heard me? They got some nice shit over there. We should go over there and rock that motherfucker for real. So he like, all right, bet. So now Lonnie getting real eager for real because it's dope getting into him. Whenever you seen a dope head, when they shot him, they get antsy, they get up, they real energized, they walking around, they mind racing 1,000 miles per hour. So Lonnie like, all right, shit, I'll be right back. He shoots out, he go to his cell. Now this fool, he strapped up, he got his sweatpants tucked in his socks, tucked in his boots. He done came back up, he got his gloves on for real. He got his head rolled up to where as though when you pull it down, it's a mask. He strapped up, he ready to go. So now he come back to the cell, he tell the fellas, y'all ready? They're like, yeah, let's go. Now they mobbing out, y'all, they mobbing around. Now the thing is, the tier go like this. You can go left and go all the way around, you can go right, you can go all the way around, and you gonna meet at the other end and vice versa, you get what I'm saying? So boom, Lonnie tell him, y'all two go this way, I'm gonna go this way, we gonna meet at the cell. I'm gonna knock in and introduce myself like I'm trying to gamble. I'm gonna step in, y'all two stand out here on the rail. When y'all hear me up, when y'all hear my voice, y'all come in behind me, just give me the backup. I'm gonna grab the first dude up. I'm gonna hold him at knife point. When y'all come in, y'all just bag everything up and we out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Boom, full-blown robbery. So the plan is in motion. They say, all right, bet, let's roll. Boom, these two go around the tier this way. Lonnie go around the tier this way. When he get to the door, now mind you, these two gotta play back a little bit because they don't need to be out exactly outside the door. They're gonna be down a little bit, laying down on the rail like they just politicking on the tier. You get what I'm saying? Because this how you do it. When you moving around, you got dudes sitting around on the tier. You might got a dude at the end of the tier drinking some coffee, talking. You got dudes sitting on the steps. For all we know, you might got dudes hanging off the damn tier at this point. This is how bored and wild we get. So boom, they moving around. Lonnie come in, the other two dudes just playing on the tier, looking down for real. Now when Lonnie come in, he asked the dudes, man, what y'all shooting? You know, we shooting 5 to 10. How much money we gambling? They like, shit, we shooting $5 a shot. Lonnie like, all right, now Lonnie here, seasoned veteran for real. So he came with like 2 packs of Magnum for real. He drops them down. Boom, all right, shit, who got the dice? They talking now. When they hear Lonnie up, and he tell him, shit, bitch, back up. When Lonnie up and tell him back up, that's their signal. Boom, they comes in, Lonnie back the dude up. Now the dudes that's in the dice game, you got dudes nailed down, you got dudes sitting back on the bed. When Lonnie back the first dude up and he up on him for real, they jumps up like they ready to shoot up out the cell. The two Lonnie, 2 good men already come in, they up, back up. Don't nobody move, don't nobody leave, everybody sit down. Now it's 2 dudes, they got 8 people. Lonnie got 1 up against the wall, the other 7 sitting around and scattered around. So now them 2 got to control the rest of the people that's in the cell. So the other 2 dudes, they got theirs up. Everybody sit down, don't nobody move, don't nobody leave out, ain't nobody going nowhere. Boom, so Lonnie got the dude pinned up against the wall. He tell his homeboys, man, bag everything up. So now Lonnie back up because his 2 hitters got everything under control. They get the bags, they get the bagging everything up, robs the whole dice game. Now what the crazy thing is, they got dudes real live held at knife point. Like his 2 hitters is standing right there with the blicks up, nobody back not move. 7, 8 people in the room sitting down, getting robbed. But I'm saying you gotta remember, how many people really gonna go up against that knife? You got 4 dudes with blicks in there. I don't care if it's 12 of us. It's just the odds ain't good. You get what I'm saying? Unless you really just like, fuck it, I'm going, whatever happen, going to happen. I'm going for it. Unless you really going for bad. But most dudes ain't going for bad, and they knew this. They knew the 8 dudes that was in there. Yeah, they was cool, but they wasn't no killers. They wasn't no head busters. They wasn't ready to go up against that knife when they ran down. Especially Lonnie and his 2 homeboys. They already know how long they been in the jail, so you can see in their eyes they ain't playing. They ain't come here to negotiate. They ain't come here to talk about it. They not playing. Boom. They bag everything up. Lonnie and his men back out. Of course, they tell them, man, better not move. Shut the door. Lonnie, man, them shut the door. Throw the bag on their shoulders. They dip out for real. They shoot to they cell. Bust everything down. And it was what it was. I mean, it wasn't nothing they can do. What they gonna do? Load up, and they not trying to go against that, man. It be sounding good because I know a lot of people will be like, man, why they ain't just great? Everybody not built for that. Everybody not built for violence, bro. Just because you get locked up, don't think that somebody a violent person. Some dudes, you got hustlers, you got scammers, you got snakes, you got thieves. It's a lot of things that'll end you up in prison around head busters and dope fiends like Lonnie and them. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta keep these things in mind when you talk about prison politics, man, because I know a lot of dudes be like, why they ain't jumping and get that knife put on. Once the first person would have got hit with the knife, man, the rest of the 7 would have sat back down and be like, all right, man, we don't want no problems. And that's how it really go. You get what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. That's where I tell, man, you don't even want to put yourself in these situations, but some people. Let's jump into story number 3. Now, story number 3 is when things don't go in your favor. Now, what I say that is, I get into an incident. I crush a little chump, jump out there, acting like he want that smoke. So I smoke this dumb ass. So boom, I ends up going to lockup. Now, when you go to lockup, probably about a day or 2 after you get up there, or it might be a week depending on how lazy they is back there. You gonna go up to like a review hand for real. They gonna tell you your charges that you got accused against you, your punishment, how much time you gotta stay back here, is you being released to the compact. You gonna go up for a ticket. You either gonna beat it or you gonna lose it. It's just like court inside the system. You get what I'm saying? So boom, I'm back there on the ham. I'm waiting to go up for my review. Now while I'm waiting to go up for my review, the day that they come get me, they got to do like 4 cells down from me for real. He getting grabbed up too. So they brings us both out for real. Boom, they cuff us up. They take us down there to go up for the hearing. And when you go up for the hearing, it's like a set of chairs for real. And then you go into the office. So the dude go first. They up him, take him in the office. Now when the dude swing the door behind him, it don't all the way shut. So I can still, it's like a little crack in the door. I can see through and I can hear what they talking about. You feel what I'm saying? Boom, so the dude sit down, he talking, they telling him the charges he got against him. So now he getting a little worked up, he getting a little eager because he know his dumb ass ready to get smashed. It's like they call it a kangaroo court. You want to get found guilty anyway, so you really ain't got no wins in the situation. So the judge dude, he telling him, yeah, you know, these your charges, this, that, and the third. So the dude get mad like, what? Man, I ain't do that, just was defending myself. So he like, man, hey, you calm down, man. I'm just telling you what the report says to me, what the officer said to me. You get what I'm saying? What happened? I'm just telling you what they're telling me. So the dude like, I don't give a fuck what you telling me. I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you I just was defending myself, man. So I'm out there listening. I'm like, oh shit. Now mind you, while this going on, it's a CO that's inside the room that's supposed to be overseeing everything, making sure things don't get out of hand, this, that, and the third. So he right there. So at one point the dude gets so mad, he stand up. Man, I told you. So the CO dude that's sitting right there, he puts his hand on his shoulder like, man, you better sit your ass down. Boom, so the dude sit back like, man, get the fuck off me. So he talking this, that, and the third, so he gets found guilty. When he get found guilty, the dude give him his time. So he ready to stand up to get, you know, taken back out so they can come bring me in. So when the dude stand up, when the CO dude stand him up, he stands up like this and lunges across the table. When he lunges across the table for real, he get his hands around the dude's neck, they falls to the ground. He trying to back the man head against the damn concrete floor. So the CO dude get right there. He lifts him up. When he lifts the dude up for real and trying to like get him under control, he head bumps him. Because he got his hands cut. He head bumps him. Now when he head bumps him for real, the CO like, what the fuck? He grab his eye. The dude charges at him for real, charges him against the wall. Now when the dude charges him up against the wall, the CO trying to move around. Now mind you, he's still cuffed up. So I'm sitting right there looking like, what the, this nigga done lost his mind, man. So boom, he charged the CO dude towards the door. The CO holding his eye because the dude just headbutting him for real. So he spins him off. The CO dude grab him, talking about, man, skyborn his head. Lift him in the air, drive him straight down onto his face. Now mind you, he handcuffed. So he can't cover his face or nothing. The CO dude lift him up, drive him straight down to the ground, face first. Boom! When he hit him in the face, it's like I heard his teeth crack like, I'm like, God damn. They lifts him up, take him to lock up. Now I'm talking about when they carry the boy out, because of course once the fights happen, it's like hella COs that's out there in a pod in the unit where I'm sitting out there, handcuffed to the chair, you feel what I'm saying? They runs in there, get in whatever they do, help out, support they fellow employee or whatever you call it. Boom. They gets him up, drag him to the side. I'm talking about when they brought that boy out, his whole mouth was bleeding. You know it serves when that blood ain't dripping out water. It's like real sticky and gooey. I'm like, ooh. Boom. So now they coming and they getting a little review hearing guy out for real. He all shattered skin, man. What was I'm just doing my job. That's why I don't like working in this jail. Boom. So they make sure he okay. I ain't even get to go off of my area. Yo, they come out, grab me, take me back up to my cell, telling me I gotta go back up next week. Now I'm ready to call the same time. I'm like, fuck you mean next week? Can't don't stop. Boom. They drags me up, throw me up in my cell. About a week or two later, once shorty, because I told you he was like 4 or 5 cells down from me. about a week or two later for real, once he healed up and they took him to dinner, they had gauze all in his mouth. Once he was able to talk a little bit, I'm like, man, what the fuck you was at? I was like that for, bro. He like, man, I just was defending myself, man. People trying to give me 6 months pay because I just was defending myself. They came down and tried to take something from me. So the situation was 2 dudes must have tried to press him, take some of his stuff from him. He stood up for himself, ended up punishing the dudes. They get into a little scuffle. He goes to lock up, and he trying to tell them, how am I getting in trouble just for defending myself? These dudes was trying to come take something from me. I stood up for myself. We got into a fight. How I'm getting punished for that? You get what I'm saying? But present politics, these are the rules. What I'm telling y'all is crazy. You feel me? But thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you feel a lot then with your boy Stories with V, man. At this time again, check your status. Make sure you like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, man. We on the road to 100,000, so make sure you tell everybody you know right here where you need to be at, man. We going up each and every day, and we bombing all 2024. You can also support the channel through Cash App, man. It's listed right here. Other than that, man, salute to y'all. I love y'all. It's V Squad or No Squad, man. Let's go.